It's the Holm Wreckers,
and we're reviewing Wreckers Mania.
That's right, we're back to do a full WrestleMania review. We're going to talk about some of the matches that we saw when we were out at Garbonzos the other night.
Yep.
And boy, it was a ton of fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We spent both nights of WrestleMania at Garbonzos Pub, located at 1320 Ellis Avenue here in Winnipeg. The place was packed both nights, and we filled up on some tasty pizza and some sodas. We had just one question for everyone on hand. Who would win the main event?
Roman or Cody?
Roman or Cody? I have to go with Cody Rhodes.
Okay. Roman or Cody?
Well, I think it's going to be Cody, but you never know. There might be some interference for people, so I don't know.
Cody or Roman?
I'm going to go Cody.
Okay.
So, the first match that we want to talk about was night one, and we had the Women's Championship. We had Rhea Ripley, the champion, versus Becky Lynch, and they had a pretty decent match. I really liked it. I know you didn't much care for it.
I didn't much care for it. It was just kind of
Yeah?
Yeah.
I really liked it, but I'm a big fan of Rhea Ripley. I really like what she's been doing lately, and it was pretty cool to see her retain her championship.
I like Rhea Ripley. Roman or Cody?
Cody.
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 Roman or Cody what?
Who's gonna win?
Of who?
Roman or Cody?
Who's going to win?
I don't know.
You want my answer? Who do you want to win? Me too, Cody.
Okay.
One of the other highlights of the night was the six-pack ladder match.
Yep.
For the tag team championships. We saw two champions crowned. So we had, first of all, there was Grayson Waller and Austin Theory won the first set of belts. And who won the second set of belts?
Awesome Truth.
That's right, Awesome Truth. And R-Truth getting that big WrestleMania moment, capturing the belt at the top of the ladder. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Lots of crazy spots in this match. Bodies flying all over the place. Grayson Waller took a big bump through the ladder.
Yep.
Pretty cool match.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Roman or Cody? Neither.
Cody!
You picked one thing.
Cody!
And then the other thing that we really liked out of night one was the main event.
Yep. I really liked this one. This was my highlight of the night. It was a really good match. Rock and Roman versus Cody and Seth freaking Rollins.
Hey, we talked about this in the last video. You watched that freaking stuff.
Seth freaking Rollins.
Well, you know what we did watch? Is we watched Seth freaking Rollins and Cody lose to the Bloodline.
Yeah.
So that set up the next night because that then meant that Cody and Roman would be under Bloodline rules, which is pretty much no rules. Anybody could interfere.
There's no rules. Anybody could interfere. There's yeah.
And boy, did they ever. We'll talk about that in a minute. The second night, we kicked off. Do you remember the match that we kicked off with?
No.
That was Seth Rollins.
Oh,
and Drew McIntyre.
So, Seth Rollins unfortunately lost his title to Drew McIntyre, but then Damian Priest cashed in his Money in the Bank prize and won the title.
He did. It was pretty shocking. It was pretty cool, with the exception of the fact that Drew lost. And the other thing that happened there was before Damian Priest cashed in, CM Punk, who was doing commentary for the match, Drew McIntyre had a big conflict there, eh?
Yeah, it was pretty big.
Yeah. CM Punk took off his elbow thing
because he's gonna get injured again.
CM Punk always gets injured.
Yep.
But yeah, so they had a big scuffle, and then that led to Damian Priest coming out and cashing in his Money in the Bank briefcase to win the championship. So now he is world champion.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that because I like Judgment Day.
I do. I like Judgment Day too, but I was disappointed because it was cool to see Drew win. I'm a big fan of Drew's. and I'm hoping that maybe he'll be able to get the championship again in the future.
I really like Drew too. Cody or Roman?
Roman, because we can't have nice things.
Roman or Cody?
I think Cody finishes the story tonight.
Yeah.
How about you?
I think so too.
All right. Happy belated birthday.
Roman or Cody?
It's going to be Cody. It's going to be Cody tonight.
Yeah, it is.
One of the other matches that really impressed me on the second night was Bayley and Io Sky.
It impressed me too.
Yeah, those girls worked hard for that match, and they put on a great show, and it was really great to see Bayley get the win in the championship.
Yup.
And then it was time
For the main event.
Yes, it was time for the main event, and boy, was this a main event.
Oh yeah.
When we were watching it at Garbonzos, the whole place was electric. From the time that Cody came out, right up until the end of the show, it was fantastic. The atmosphere in the restaurant was great. I can only imagine what it was like in Philadelphia at the stadium. I bet you it was crazy there.
Yeah, but this is what happened. So, they were wrestling, right, just for a little bit, and then Jimmy Uso came into it, and then who came into it to go and get Jimmy Uso?
Yeet.
Yeet.
Jey Uso came out.
Yup. And then what happened is and then Jey Uso kind of took him out of the story there for a while, and
Right, but then Solo Sikoa came
yeah,
out, and he hit the Samoan spike on Cody, and we all thought it was over. But then, whose music hit?
John Cena.
Yeah, John Cena came out, and the place was going bananas.
And then what happened is The Rock came out.
Yeah, so then The Rock came out, and him and John Cena got into it, and he hit the rock bottom on John Cena. He took off his weight belt, and he was gonna whip Cody, but then what happened? Gong.
The Undertaker came out, and I went insane. I was like, oh, 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 oh.
Yeah, the lights went out. The lights came back on. Undertaker is standing behind Rock.
And then he hits him with the rock bottom, I'm pretty sure.
He hit him with a choke slam.
Yeah, well, it was pretty much the rock bottom.
Kind of like the same.
Yeah. But
Then
he hit him with the choke slam, and then the lights turned off, and
And when they came back on, we were back to just Roman and Cody. And then Cody hit, was it 3 crossroads?
no, there was a little bit in, but he did hit 3 crossroads, and then pinned Roman Reigns for the title.
Yep. The craziest thing, and everybody in the restaurant that we were at, and I'm sure everybody in the stadium was absolutely bananas. And it was one of those times where we all sat there and we were just watching the celebration. Nobody wanted to go home. We just wanted to sit there in that moment for what seemed like forever.
Yup.
Pretty cool. It's not like you get an experience like that every so often. It was super cool, and it was a lot of fun. You know what I want to do as we wrap up the video, bud?
What?
I want to thank Garbonzos for hosting the event. I want to thank Night Moves Mobile DJ Service because they helped put it on. And also the other sponsor that was there was First Row Collectibles. We know those guys.
I got a shirt from there.
They did. It was fantastic. I want to thank everybody that came out, and also
Can
for
I tell them
the rest
what
of
it
our.
says?
Yes, you can tell them what the shirt says.
So it says, so this is kind of like a Chris Jericho one, since once a guy from the crowd told Jericho to go back to Toronto, and Jericho was like, "We're from Winnipeg, you idiot."
Yes. So you got a First Row Collectibles shirt, and what does it say on the back?
"We're from Winnipeg, you idiot."
Yes. I don't think you can wear that one at school, but maybe when we're out at other wrestling events you can. But again, just want to thank everybody that was part of the show. Also, shout out to all the Primos folks that we watched the show with.
Shout out to Bennett. Shout out to Hannah.
Oh, those are your friends from school?
Yeah, they're subscribed, and they commented.
Nice. And if you want a shout out, we'll be happy to give you one. Leave a comment on one of the videos, and we'll be happy to shout you out in the future.
Yep.
Until then, remember to
Like and subscribe and share these videos because sharing is caring.